Look, guess who's at Jimmy Kimmel's Snoop Dogg talking about the California fires?
It means a lot to me that you're here. How's your family?
Everybody's doing good. The family's doing good. Just a couple of intermediate people that I do know that I consider family that, lost everything. So, we did what we do. We come and we support and we pull our troops together and we make sure that we represent and we give them everything that they need.
Do you feel like you think it's difficult for people who don't live here to understand the scale of this event, the magnitude of what happened here and what's happening here?
I think individually that the world sees its own tragedy because if you think about New Orleans, they see their tragedy. You think about certain parts of the world that get tornadoes and things of that nature, which takes the whole city away. It's just California, this is like our first time dealing with it. And the way that California is coming together, the way that the world is helping us, that's the important thing is that people are coming together and they're not looking at differences. They're just looking at trying to make a difference.
Yeah. A lot of people are here. Have you been hearing from friends all around the country, around the world?
Yes, I've been getting support from people all over the world. I got a call from a bank that wants to help out, that wants to just contribute money to people that lost their homes. So it's like people coming from all, resources to make this thing happen. Not just rappers and not just people from the entertainment world, but people in life that just look at how can I help.
How did you spend the time? Like, are you glued to your TV? Are you looking at the phone? How are you monitoring what goes on?
I'm watching a lot of television, and at the same time, I got a lot of people that's out there on the ground that's making things happen. I'm pushing buttons, making things happen, and, making sure that the right people are getting the things that they need to get. Because a lot of times when we put these, donations together, certain people don't get it. So we need to make sure that everybody who needs this gets this. So what my team does is we go on the ground and we make sure that we make a direct connect with those people to make sure that we're not missing anybody.
I like to imagine you donating clothes from your personal collection and someone opening the box and going to work in that.
Well, I tell you, he's going to be the sharpest on the job.
Is it true that at one point in your life you wanted to be a firefighter?
Probably when I was like 4 or 5 years
Okay,
old.
all right.
No, because I feel like they have the toughest job and they don't never get no credit and they always show up and they do what's best and they, when the job is over with, it's like they're forgotten about.
Yeah.
But we need to give them a lot of praise right now. I give them a lot.
You are one of the, I think, coolest, calmest people I know. Are you really cool and calm, or are you secretly nervous?
Nah, I'm only when sports is on and my team is losing, I become a different person. I get nervous.
Are you good, like, in an emergency situation?
No. Jimmy, I'm paranoid.
You are?
Yes, I'm not prepared for anything bad, but somehow, somewhere, I just find a way to just get it together and just be like, okay, this is your job.
All right, well, that means you're good in an emergency situation. Do you have a stockpile at your house? Do you have a go bag? And is it just filled with weed? Are you ready for something to happen?
I have a bag to go.
I want to ask you about something that happened to all of us, everybody in the whole city, with that that false evacuation alert that we
It blew my phone up. I got 3 phones. So when I started running and starting to pack, and it was like, it's not real. I'm like, see, now y'all playing games now.
Yeah, so did you know right away? So you right away thought, oh, I got to get out of here.
I started getting out of here.
Yeah, I know. I all of a sudden was getting millions of texts from my dad, or we got to get out of here. I'm like, don't go anywhere. There's no way there's a fire where you are. It's just impossible. It's pretty crazy.
It is.
Do you suspect that weed is the culprit in that situation?
Well, weed burns differently. It wouldn't have spread. It would have had a cutoff point to it.
There's a message from the Weed Council. Do you set off smoke detectors everywhere you go?
Not anymore.
Okay.
We have a shower cap technique that we use.
Oh, please share.
We take the shower cap, and it's usually about 8 feet tall, so I gotta...
Oh, you put the shower cap on the smoke detector. Okay. I don't know what I was imagining. Imagine you blowing into a shower cap or something. That is very...
And then we go... and if it don't go off, we in there.
I just want to say that, especially at this time, that is very bad advice from Snoop Dogg. All right, we're going to take a break. Snoop Dogg is here. We have something to tell you about when we come back. We'll be right back.